This is admittedly not as important as the issue at hand, but it's an extraordinarily important question to ask about the issue at hand. Okay, so the subject that we're talking about here is the woman in Georgia who is currently brain dead. There's a woman in Georgia who is pregnant and who's technically dead. She is brain dead. But she is being kept alive by the doctors in that hospital because the state's abortion law says they cannot pull the plug on her because she's pregnant. She went into the hospital 9 weeks pregnant, was declared medically dead, brain dead. But they put her on a breathing machine to keep her body alive because she had a 9-week fetus inside of her. And they're telling the family, they've kept her alive for 3 months, and they're telling the family they got to keep her alive for a couple more months until the fetus is viable. And that the laws in that state say that they can't take her off the life support. Now, the big issue at hand is obviously the fact that this is completely and utterly against the family's wishes. This is inhumane. This is draconian. This is fucking insane. That they are literally using her body as an incubator. But the secondary question that's being asked there is an important one. This person says, and who is going to pay the medical bills? You said the state of Georgia is keeping her alive, so I assume it's them, but it makes you wonder. Yeah, listen, it'll be interesting to see when this is all said and done with, and that baby, and by the way, that baby, the doctors are questioning whether or not that baby's actually going to live. So they're putting this family through hell. They're keeping this woman's body alive, or alive enough to carry a fetus, to see if this baby's even viable. I would say that the state of Georgia should pick up the bill. But when it's all said and done with, I would bet dollars to donuts that family gets that goddamn bill. That her family, her parents, her whatever, gets that bill. And that's going to be salt on the fucking wound, right? You guys honestly, tell me in the comment section, who thinks that the state of Georgia is actually going to pick up the tab for that for that bill? For keeping a dead woman alive for what'll turn out to be 5 months-ish, and then doing a procedure to extract the fetus from her. Listen, I wouldn't put it past the state of Georgia to just send that fucking bill right to the family. But just another question to be asked, just another thing to watch in this whole thing, which is just one of the most fucked up stories I have ever heard of in my entire life. That against everybody's wishes, this woman's body is being used as an artificial incubator. She's not an artificial incubator. She's a woman. That's what women are. No, they aren't. Women are women. There's another video I'm going to be doing about some asshole who said that very thing. That's all women are incubators. Georgia should pick up the bill. My guess is they're going to fuck the family with the bill, and that's going to be another legal battle.